Alright, there's a video for Isaac. There it is, the 1000 amp controller. Using Paul's Revolt logic board, the 1000 amp board there. LEM 400, or LEM Haas 400 current sensor. My brain's a little frozen, so forgive me. Not as cold as it is in Alaska, but last time I checked, 15 degrees is friggin' cold. So here's the motor controller. The 3 IGBTs there, running the golf cart. 6.7 inch ADC motor. I don't know if you can read the tag there. 4.15 horsepower continuous. There's the big spacer to hook it up to the diff. Direct drive, 12.5 to 1 gear ratio. If I go over this side, it is only like 20 past 6 right now, but it is pitch black. I got my current sensor right there, measuring current, just so I can see what it is. RTD's running down there. The code in the controller has not been set up yet to work with a different scale of the 400 current sensor. So it's RTD shows 2.29 times less than what the fluke meter reads, which is actual current. So there's some software that needs to be scaled. Not a big deal. But yeah, I took it around the yard. I took the golf cart out of storage this morning. One of the batteries had ice in it. Put it on the charger all day. It's come back a little bit, enough to drive around. Full throttle. The batteries do 250 amps, so they're a little sad right now. It's the GPS. Moving average 3.5. Max speed 11.8. Gone 0.7 of a mile. Here's my throttle for now. Great test throttle. It's a TPS sensor from a Ford something, no idea what. Turn it with a screwdriver. Easier than trying to get that one hooked up down there. The Ford 500 uses a little different scale, so it makes it kind of tough. But let's see if I can't kill myself here. Go for a ride. It's going to be very tricky, because you have to drive with 2 hands. You can't see anything in front of me, I'm sorry. We'll get over where there's some light. I can turn on the lights on the side of the yard. There we go. Yeah, so there's the controller. And let me set the max current setting on the current sensor. We'll, maximize RTD Explorer here, so you can see that a little bit better down there. And yeah, it's definitely working out great. I have it switching at 16 kilohertz right now, driving through a bush, because it seemed to work a little bit better there. It definitely creates more heat, but in Alaska, you don't have much trouble with heat, so that was kind of my figuring there. Wasn't too worried. I checked the motor controller after driving around for this mile. It's lukewarm to my freezing cold hands, so I'm guessing it's about 50 degrees. And this is my side yard here, a little bit of incline, so I figured I'll go up here. And we're at 100% duty cycle because these batteries suck, but you can see 266.8 amps. I'm going to pull some juice. Yeah, driving along. It works great. Doesn't make a single noise. You just hear all the rattles in the golf cart. And working out pretty darn good so far. The switching waveform, I did notice, there's a little bit less spike switching at 16 kilohertz over 8. It's one of my reasons why I decided to leave it there for now. It can always be changed later on via the bootloader. It's pretty easy to do. But I don't think it's going to be much of a problem. If the controller starts getting too hot and hitting the current, hitting the thermal cutback, then it'd probably be worth switching it down to 8 kilohertz instead. But I think it would kind of be worth waiting to see how it works in test runs. But I wish these batteries didn't suck so much. There we go, full throttle again, and man, we can barely make it up the hill. It's friggin' cold in the wind. Oh, all right. Well, since she is barely gonna make it back to the house, I'm gonna start heading back that way. Yeah, definitely successful. So far we've gone, what have we gone, 0.9 miles, and definitely under a good load. Seems to be good. All right.